In the vast, verdant tapestries of Southeast Asia's rainforests, a world of secrets unfolds, often in plain sight. Here, life and death are a constant, delicate dance. Survival depends not on strength or speed, but on the art of disappearing. Imagine walking through the dense undergrowth, sunlight dappling the leaves around you. You might reach out to touch a particularly interesting leaf, only to see it scurry away on 6 tiny legs. What you have just witnessed is one of nature's most remarkable illusions, the leaf insect. It is a creature so perfectly disguised that it seems to have been painted into the forest by an artist with an incredible eye for detail. This is not magic, but evolution at its most ingenious. So what exactly is this masterful pretender? The leaf insect, a member of the family Phyllidae, is a type of stick insect, but its mimicry is far more specialized. While its cousins might resemble simple twigs, the leaf insect has evolved to replicate a living, breathing leaf with astonishing accuracy. They are true natives of the warm, humid climates found across Southeast Asia, from the islands of the Philippines to the jungles of Malaysia, and even extending to parts of Australia. These insects spend their entire lives high up in the trees and shrubs, an environment where leaves are the most abundant feature, providing both their food and their primary means of concealment from the world. Their world is a vertical one, lived amongst the foliage of guava, mango, and other tropical plants. Here they are surrounded by an army of keen-eyed predators. Birds with sharp vision, nimble lizards, and even cunning spiders are constantly on the hunt for a meal. For a slow-moving, soft-bodied insect, being exposed for even a moment could mean certain death. This constant threat is the driving force behind their extraordinary evolution. The leaf insect did not choose to look like a leaf. Rather, over countless generations, nature selected for those individuals whose appearance most closely matched their leafy surroundings, allowing them to pass on their genes while their more conspicuous brethren were eaten. The result is a creature that embodies the very essence of its habitat. It is a living, moving piece of the forest, a testament to the incredible pressures and creative solutions found in the natural world. To find one is to be let in on a secret, a glimpse into the hidden mechanisms of survival that play out all around us, unseen and unheard. Their camouflage is not just a costume, it is their life story, written in the language of veins, colors, and textures. It is a quiet declaration that sometimes the most effective way to survive is to simply become part of the background, to fade into the scenery and let the world pass you by. The genius of the leaf insect's camouflage lies in its incredible attention to detail, a level of mimicry that extends to every part of its body. Their bodies are flattened and widened, perfectly mimicking the shape and structure of a real leaf. This is no mere approximation. The resemblance is utterly convincing. The edges of their abdomen are often thin and translucent, just like the delicate margin of a leaf catching the light. Their legs, too, are part of the illusion. The joints are expanded into flattened lobes, resembling smaller leaflets or the stipules found at the base of a leaf stalk, breaking up the insect's true outline and making it even harder to spot. But the deception goes deeper than just shape. The surface of their bodies is a masterpiece of texture and color. A network of fine lines crisscrosses their broad, wing-like backs, creating a pattern that is indistinguishable from the veins of a leaf. Some species even have markings that look like blemishes, spots of fungus, or a bit of bird dropping, adding a layer of authenticity to their disguise. Color is, of course, crucial. Most are a vibrant green, matching fresh foliage, but others come in shades of yellow, orange, or brown, allowing them to mimic older, drying, or decaying leaves. This variation ensures they can find a safe hiding spot in almost any part of the canopy. Even the way they hold themselves contributes to the act. A leaf insect will often press its body flat against a stem or a real leaf, aligning its own veins with those of the plant it rests upon. Their antennae, which could give them away as an insect, are often held tucked away or positioned to look like a leaf's slender tip or stalk. It is a static, patient pose, held for hours on end. This stillness is their greatest ally, as the eyes of predators like birds are exceptionally good at detecting movement. By remaining perfectly still, the leaf insect transforms from a living creature into just another piece of inanimate vegetation, unworthy of a second glance. Perhaps most astonishingly, some leaf insects have evolved to mimic leaves that have been chewed on by other insects. Their bodies may have jagged edges or apparent holes in them, which are actually just patches of brown or transparent tissue. This adds an incredible layer of realism to their disguise. A perfect, unblemished leaf might paradoxically stand out, but a leaf that shows the normal wear and tear of life in the forest, that is the very definition of unremarkable. It is this level of sophisticated deception, honed over millions of years, that allows the leaf insect to thrive in a world full of hungry eyes. The leaf insect's imitation of a leaf is not just a physical trait, it is woven into every aspect of its behavior and life cycle, from birth to death. The journey begins with the egg, which itself is a marvel of camouflage. Instead of laying them in a neat clutch, the female leaf insect simply drops her eggs one by one from the treetops, letting them fall to the forest floor below. These eggs are small and dark, resembling seeds or bits of animal droppings. This random scattering ensures that predators cannot easily find and devour an entire generation at once, giving each individual egg a fighting chance of survival amongst the leaf litter. When a nymph hatches, it is often a different color from the adults, typically reddish or brown. This is no accident. This initial coloring helps it blend in with the dead leaves and soil on the forest floor where it begins its life. Its first instinct is to scurry and find a way up into the canopy, a perilous journey for such a small creature. As it climbs, it will molt several times, shedding its skin to grow larger. With each molt, its color gradually changes, shifting from the browns of the forest floor to the vibrant greens of the fresh foliage where it will spend its adult life. A beautiful and practical transformation. One of the most captivating behaviors of the leaf insect is its unique way of walking. When it does move, it does not simply scurry from one point to another. Instead, it sways back and forth, rocking gently as it inches along a branch. This movement perfectly mimics a real leaf being rustled by a gentle breeze. This clever trick allows the insect to move without breaking its camouflage. To a watching predator, it is not an insect on the move, but just another leaf trembling in the wind. It is a slow, deliberate dance that turns a potentially revealing action into just another part of its seamless disguise. The entire life of a leaf insect is a performance of patience. They are largely nocturnal, preferring to feed on the edges of leaves under the cover of darkness when many of their avian predators are asleep. During the day, they remain almost completely motionless, trusting their camouflage to keep them safe. This slow-paced existence is a stark contrast to the frantic energy of many other insects. The leaf insect has traded speed for stealth, action for stillness. It is a life strategy that demands immense patience but offers the ultimate reward in a dangerous world: the chance to live long enough to reproduce and continue their remarkable lineage. The importance of camouflage for the leaf insect cannot be overstated. It is the cornerstone of its entire existence. Without its leafy disguise, this slow-moving and defenseless creature would be an easy target for countless predators. It lacks the powerful sting of a wasp, the toxic defenses of a monarch butterfly, or the blistering speed of a dragonfly. Its survival hinges entirely on its ability to deceive the senses, to convince a predator that it is not food, that it is not even there at all. This makes it a powerful example of what is known as masquerade in the animal kingdom, where an animal imitates a specific, uninteresting object. This strategy of deception highlights a fundamental principle of the natural world. There are many paths to survival. While some animals evolve to fight or to flee, others, like the leaf insect, evolve to hide in plain sight. This passive form of defense is incredibly energy efficient. The insect does not need to waste precious calories on maintaining a high metabolism for quick escapes or on producing complex chemical venoms. Instead, its energy is invested in growing and perfecting its physical disguise. It is a quiet, elegant solution to the universal problem of avoiding being eaten. proving that in nature, ingenuity can be just as effective as brute force. The leaf insect serves as a beautiful reminder of the intricate connections within an ecosystem. Its appearance is a direct reflection of its environment, a living map of the leaves on which it feeds and hides. This specialization, however, also makes it vulnerable. Its survival is tied directly to the health of its forest home. Deforestation and habitat loss pose a grave threat to these creatures, as they cannot simply adapt to a world without the specific plants they have evolved to mimic. They are a fragile masterpiece, a product of a stable environment, and their presence is an indicator of a healthy, thriving forest. Ultimately, the leaf insect is more than just a biological curiosity. It is a source of wonder and a lesson in the power of adaptation. It shows us that the world is filled with hidden marvels, with life persisting in the most unexpected and creative ways. It challenges us to look more closely at the world around us, to appreciate the subtle beauty and the complex stories unfolding in a simple leaf or a patch of bark. The leaf insect is a silent survivor, a testament to the fact that in the grand theatre of nature, the most convincing actors are often the ones we never even notice are there.